It is late on a Monday evening 30 years ago, and Lindsay Rimer is buying a box of cornflakes. But after the 13-year-old left the shop that night, she disappeared. It was in April the following year that her body was found in a canal not far from her home. It had been weighted down, and it appeared she'd been strangled. Her killer has never been found, and on the anniversary of her murder, her sisters have made a new appeal for information. Juliet was just one at the time.
It's a bit of a horror film that we have to do this, to get awareness of the fact that I had a sister that I never knew who was murdered. I just can't wrap my head around that. Yeah, it's had a massive impact on me. I think more so as I've learned more about who she was and her interests and things.
It's incredibly emotional. It opens everything up. It reflects back on 30 years ago and everything that we lived through then. And just the horror of a loved family member, a child, being murdered is a really bizarre situation. You know, you live your life, a normal life around that, and then we're opening it up again, you know, to bring murder and death back into our family.
Lindsay didn't deserve this, and we owe it to her as her family to keep doing this.
Over the years, police have spoken to more than 5,000 people and examined 1,200 vehicles. 2 men were arrested and later released. A new sighting of Lindsay that night has been confirmed. And police have made a direct appeal to whoever was involved in her death.
Has this been on your conscience for 30 years? It's perfectly possible there's more than one person involved here. It's perfectly possible there's a vehicle involved here. Maybe you didn't murder Lindsay, but maybe you know exactly who did because you were there, and that sat on your conscience for 30 years. Now's the time to come and talk to us. Now's the time to draw a line under this and bring that closure to Lindsay's family.
Until now, police have ruled out any links to other murders, but on this anniversary, they believe there is still information out there. Information that for Lindsay's sisters could finally bring answers. Greg Milam, Sky News, Hebden Bridge.